we will continue chapter journal from class 11th. Today we will discuss banking transactions. Mostly businesses make and receive payment through a bank account. Mostly we deposit the money into bank, we withdraw money from the bank charges. Some more examples are there. Now how to make a journal entry? For first is cash deposited into bank. Before starting it, bank is a personal account. Bank is a personal account. Rules: debit the receiver and credit the giver. Now cash deposited into bank. We take, there is our business. Now cash deposited, business से क्या बाहर जा रहा है? कैश. और पाने वाला कौन है? बैंक. बैंक is the receiver and cash goes out. Cash is a real account, bank is a personal account. So what will be the journal entry? Bank account debited to cash account. Here the second one cash withdrawn. Cash withdrawn from bank. अब हमने बैंक से पैसा निकाला है तो बिजनेस के अंदर क्या आ रहा है? कैश. देने वाला कौन है? हु इज द गिवर? बैंक. बैंक इज द गिवर और बिजनेस के अंदर क्या आ रहा है? कम्स इन कैश. तो व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? कैश अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू बैंक अकाउंट. Here third one is cash withdrawn from bank for personal use. बिजनेसमैन अपने पर्सनल यूज के लिए विथड्रॉ कर रहा है, पैसा निकाल रहा है. इट्स मीन व्हाट वी यूज फॉर द पर्सनल यूज? वर्ड्स ड्राइंग्स. So what will be the entry? Drawings account debited to bank account. Now take the next one. When payment made to a creditor by check. हमने चेक के द्वारा क्रेडिटर को पेमेंट की है. पाने वाला कौन हो जाएगा? क्रेडिटर. और अपना बैंक बैलेंस देने वाला कौन है? बैंक. तो व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? क्रेडिटर या यू कैन से पर्सनल कोई अकाउंट, जो भी नेम आप लिखना चाहें, टू बैंक अकाउंट. क्लियर? When cash deposited into bank account debited to cash account. When cash withdrawn from bank, cash account debited to bank account. When cash withdrawn from bank for personal use, the word is drawings. Drawings account debited to bank account. When we make the payment to a creditor by check, creditors account debited to bank account. Payment of expenses. Payment of expenses through a check. हमने अपने एक्सपेंसेस की पेमेंट की है बाय चेक. व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? एक्सपेंसेस अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू बैंक अकाउंट. जो भी हमने एक्सपेंसेस पे किए हैं, दैट विल बी एक्सपेंसेस अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू बैंक अकाउंट. नेक्स्ट वन, receive a check from a debtor and deposited into the bank on same day. Debtor, who are debtors? To whom the business sells the goods on credit, he becomes our debtor. Now he is paying us by a check to bank. What will be the entry? Bank account debited to debtor account. Bank account debited to debtor account. Now, if the same check is dishonored, dishonor में bounce हो जाना, cancel हो जाना. Dishonor of above check. What will be the entry? It will be the reverse, because he became again our debtor and bank balance has been cancelled. So what will be the entry? Debtor account debited to bank account. Now there are some more entries. If there are some bank charges for their services, it is expense for us, it will be debited. Bank charges account debited to bank account. If interest allowed by bank, interest allowed by bank. बैंक ने हमें इंटरेस्ट दिया है ऑन आवर इन्वेस्टमेंट और आवर डिपॉजिट, तो इट इज इनकम फॉर अस. बैंक अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू इंटरेस्ट रिसीव्ड अकाउंट. इफ इंटरेस्ट चार्ज्ड बाय बैंक, इंटरेस्ट चार्ज्ड बाय बैंक, it is expense for us, it will be debited. Interest account debited to bank account. These are some transactions related to the banking. Now there are some more transactions. First one, goods given as charity. हमने कुछ गुड्स दान में दे दी हैं, चैरिटी में दे दी हैं, तो what is for us? It is according to business point of view, it is our expense. Charity account debited, it will be debited, or it reduces our purchases. It's not sale for us, it reduces our purchases, so we will write here to purchases account. Not sale, it's not goods are sold, it's mean purchases, reduce our purchases. Charity account debited to purchases account. Goods distributed as free samples. Sometimes business distributed free sample to increase his sales. So just like a advertisement, what will be the entry? Advertisement account debited to purchases account. The next one, goods withdrawn by businessman for his personal use. बिजनेसमैन अपने पर्सनल यूज के लिए गुड्स को भी विथड्रॉ करता है, तो इट्स ड्राइंग्स फॉर अस. ड्राइंग्स अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू परचेजेस अकाउंट. Now there are some more. Goods lost by theft or fire. There is some loss of goods by theft or fire. It is also for loss. Loss are debited, mean it's a nominal account. entry? Loss by theft or fire account debited to purchases account. Goods are destroyed by fire or theft. In same case, if goods are insured, बिजनेसमैन ने अगर अपनी गुड्स का इंश्योरेंस करवा रखा है तो व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? इफ गुड्स आर इंश्योर्ड, व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? इंश्योरेंस कंपनी डेबिटेड टू लॉस बाय थेफ्ट और लॉस बाय फायर. Now, if the claim is received from the insurance company, first, if full amount is received of claim, what will be the entry? Bank account debited to insurance company. But if full amount is not received, it means again our loss for us. What will be the entry? Bank account debited, that amount which we have received. Profit and loss account debited, that amount which we have not received, to insurance company. These are some cases related to the loss. Goods distributed as free sample, goods given as check. Be carefully. If full amount is received, bank account debited to insurance company. To take the example, full amount is 10,000, 10,000. In another case, we are receiving only 8,000. 2,000 is not receiving, it is loss for us, and then the 10,000. Now there are some more transactions. There is what? Salary expenses. Outstanding expenses. Prepaid expenses. Now try to understand what are sundry expenses. There are some petty expenses in the business. Petty means small expenses in the business. For example, refreshment, postage, etc. So these involve small amount. These expenses involve small amount. So we will use for it sundry expenses. There are some little petty expenses. We will use sundry expenses for this. So what will be the entry? Sundry expenses count debited to cash account. Now there is a word outstanding expenses. What do you mean by outstanding expenses? Outstanding expenses relate to the current year. Relate to the current year that have not been paid till the year end. Outstanding expenses, those expenses which related to the current year and yet have been not paid. अभी तक हमने उनकी पेमेंट नहीं की है. तो what is for us? Outstanding expenses is a liability for us. अभी हमने इसको पे नहीं किया है. Liabilities always has a credit balance. So what will be the entry? Particular expense will be debited. Expense account debited to outstanding expense account. Now what is the prepaid expenses? Prepaid, that expenses which we have paid in advance. जो हमने एडवांस में पे कर दिया है. You can take the example rent. हमने गोडाउन रेंट पे लिया है, उसका फुल ईयर का रेंट हमने एडवांस में पेमेंट कर दिया गया है. तो प्रीपेड is treated as an assets. हम उस गोडाउन को फुल ईयर तक उसको यूज कर सकते हैं. It is treated as asset. Assets have debit balance. What will be the entry? You can see prepaid rent account, particular expense count debited to rent account. These are the prepaid expenses. Now there is a word accrued income, and unearned income. Mean income received in advance. Now first, what is accrued income? Accrued income is that income which we have earned but not received. Earned हमने कमा ली है but not received. अभी हमें receive नहीं हुई है. Means हमने goods and services provide कर दी है but money अभी हमें receive नहीं हुई है. तो it is treated as our asset क्योंकि future में हमें ये पैसा मिलेगा. तो accrued income is treated as an assets having debit balance. So what will be the entry? Accrued income account debited to income account. Clear? Now what is unearned income or income received in advance? Its opposite. हमने अमाउंट रिसीव कर ली है, पैसा मिल गया है, but goods and services till not provide. पैसा मिल गया है, goods and services में प्रोवाइड नहीं की है, तो it is treated as liability. जो भी चीज हमें एडवांस में होती है, that is treated as our liability. Liability has a credit balance. तो what will be the entry? To unearned income या income received in advance, debited to income. Income account debited to unearned income account. These are some. The next one is depreciation. Now what is the depreciation word? Depreciation means decrease in the value of fixed assets. हम जैसे जैसे किसी एसेट्स को यूज करते हैं उसकी वैल्यू डिक्रीज होती जाती है. तो इट इज आल्सो ट्रीटेड एज अ लॉस फॉर अस. तो वी विल डेबिट इट. डेप्रिसिएशन अकाउंट debited to fixed assets account. Now there is one more. Expenditure on installation of a machinery and on construction of a building. Now try to understand. Expenditure installation of a machinery means setup. We have purchased a machinery of rupees 5 lakh. We have paid wages rupees 2000 for it, and we have paid installation charges of rupees 18,000. Now these will be not shown separately. It is the part of the assets. Mean it is treated as capital expenditure, not a revenue expenditure. These expenses will be treated as capital expenditure, not a revenue expenditure. Now have a look. What is the capital expenditure? Capital expenditure expenditure are those expenditure which related to the acquire of fixed assets. Mean when we purchase fixed assets, to acquire fixed asset, that is treated as capital expenditure. Revenue expenditure, that is related to the current year day-to-day maintenance of the business. For example, salary, electricity charges, that is called revenue expenditure. Now हम जब भी कोई एसेट्स परचेज करते हैं, जब तक वो एसेट्स अपनी वर्किंग की कंडीशन में नहीं आ जाता, उससे पहले होने वाले सभी खर्चे उसी एसेट्स का ही पार्ट माने जाते हैं, उसी एसेट्स में ही इंक्लूड किए जाते हैं. इट इज ट्रीटेड एज कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर, नॉट ए रिवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर. नाउ व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? मशीनरी अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू कैश अकाउंट. 5 lakh plus 2000 plus 18,000 mean 5,20,000. Always remember, जब तक आपने एसी परचेज किया है, आप एसी लेके आए हो अमाउंट 35,000 का, उसके बाद घर आके आपने उसको इंस्टॉल कराया, सेटअप कराया, देयर इज अमाउंट 4 or 5,000. The total cost of AC will be 35 plus 5, 40,000. Now there is some more example related to the building. We have purchased bricks rupees 1 lakh, steel 50,000, timber 2 lakh to construct a building. So what will be the entry? 1,50,000 plus 2 lakh, 3,50,000. What will be the entry? Building account debited 3,50,000 to cash account. 3,50,000. This all about today lecture. In next lecture we will continue chapter Journal. Try to do illustration related to it. Goodbye.